Gizzo, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man. You can tap in, you can tap out. But you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now you already know time, energy, the highest forms of currency, my G. I know they got y'all here chasing the bag, chasing that money, chasing that paper, stacking that cheese, that cheddar, and that mozzarella. But always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex. That time, energy, the highest forms of currency, my G's, at all times, is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Now, big salute to all my day one investors, everybody that's highly invested in the channel, and everybody that understands that we are growing this channel organically, constant elevation. We on our way to the top, well over 50,000 subscribers, and we on our way to 60K. Even bigger salute to all my newcomers, all my new subscribers, everybody that's making their way to the realest channel on YouTube. Grown Man Business TV is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. All right. Now do me a favor, man. Wipe off your feet before you step into the big house. All right. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are ringing loud and clear every time you step foot in the realest channel on YouTube. Grown Man Business TV is what it is. It'll be what it's gonna be. New Year's Eve. Christmas morning. Christmas morning. You know what I'm saying? You got to know it's a lot of people in my DM. Big G and BTV. What's your thought process on everything that's going on out there in Philadelphia? You know, Grown Man Business TV. What's your perspective on everything that's taking place out there in Philly with Oschino, Gillie the Kid, Freeway, etc. Right? And I said, you know what? It's only right. It's only right that on this beautiful Christmas morning, I deliver a gift of Grown Man Business TV. First thing in the morning. Now, you already know the family is here, Baby G and BTV, the wifey, everybody's here. Everybody's sleep on this beautiful Christmas night. And you know what? I said I'm gonna deliver a message. So you already know, man. Before we get into this, we going do some customizations to the chat. We gonna do some customizations to the chat. We gonna see who up. We gonna see who's flicking through the algorithm on this late night, early Christmas morning. All right. Now, the higher ups and the elites are always trying to muffle the message, shadow ban the channel. They understand that I'm a threat to the establishment, and they also understand that the revolution will be televised right here in these YouTube streets. So we gonna deliver a message, and we're gonna deliver a gift to y'all and to Philadelphia. You understand what I'm saying? First thing this Christmas morning, big salute. Let me hit these. Let me hit this customization. And we're gonna see what we do. Big salute to the chat. Late night, you know what I'm saying? Listen. I got some in my cup. I've been sipping a little bit. You know what I mean? Me and the old lady, we've been having a couple of drinks. We've been chilling. I was about to get in the jacuzzi, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna tap in with my people. Salute, Merry Christmas. Yeah, you know, I said I'm gonna come through, and I'm gonna have a conversation, and I'm gonna deliver a gift. First thing on this beautiful Christmas morning, I'm gonna deliver a gift with a nice bow right on the top to everybody that's gonna listen to this, as well as Philadelphia, because it's something that need to be said that nobody's saying. So let me do some customizations to the chat, man. We gonna get into this. Big salute. Yeah, man. We've been drinking a little tequila tonight, man. Just celebrating life, man. Celebrating success. I'm feeling a little indifferent about Christmas this year. It's absolutely Merry Christmas to everybody, but I can see through the smoke and mirrors. I'm aware of the matrix, and I don't know. I still partake in the festivities of Christmas, but I don't know, man. I feel like me and the family, we're fully invested into it, but we're not really. We got a lot of things to be thankful for, and the things that are important, we celebrate. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just been feeling that. I think I'm gonna talk about that before I get out of here with this live stream. So big salute to everybody that's tapped in. I see y'all coming in here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and all that. You see that at the bottom of the chat, right? Before you get in here with your Twitter fingers, doing your Twittering with your Twitter fingers and all that, doing what the Twitter fingers like to do, all in the comment section with your Twitter fingers. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure your notification bells are ringing loud and clear every time you step foot in the Realest channel on YouTube. Grown Man Business TV is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Philadelphia, Oschino, Gillie the Kid, Freeway, Beanie Siegel. You know, let's not even cut any corners. Let's not let's not stretch this thing along. Let's get right into it. It's nasty work. It's nasty work. Oschino, bro, I know you on YouTube getting your bag, you making your money, you feel like you doing something productive, but it is counterproductive to what's going on out there in Philadelphia. And if ain't nobody gonna tell you, I'ma tell you, you looking crazy out here. You looking like a clown. You looking like a turkey burger. You making Philadelphia look bad. You making Philadelphia look, man, it's nasty work what's going on with Oschino. And see, I always tell y'all that YouTube is a portal. So when you get into this YouTube and this independent content creation and you start getting some motion and you start getting some views, some likes and subscribers, and you start making a little money, it's easy for you to get out of the purpose. It's easy for you to lose yourself in this YouTube thing. It's easy for you to get out there and think that people is laughing with you when they really laughing at you. Big salute to the chat. Listen. Oschino, they not laughing with you, bro. They laughing at you. You understand what I'm saying? And I get it. I'm an independent content creator. You understand what I'm saying? I understand what's going on. I understand the moves that you're making, but it's nasty work what you're doing. And you already know I kept the receipts, man. So we not gonna stay long. It's It's early morning. You know what I'm saying? I got that tequila in my cup, but I'm very coherent. And the game in this is that you have lost yourself or you are in process of losing yourself, bro. Oschino, it's nasty work, B. All right, now where am I coming from with this? What you got to understand is I moved to Philly maybe about 10, 11 years ago. I worked in Philly. I lived in Philly. I met my wife when I was living in Philly. I made a lot of money in Philadelphia. You understand what I'm saying? I know a lot of people. I know a lot of thorough men in Philadelphia. And one thing I learned about Philly, right? Not through movies, not through state property, not through music, but through being in the city, living in the city. I lived a couple of exits down from Center City, right? One thing I learned over the years about Philadelphia is that the men in Philadelphia are thorough men. When you run across a man in Philadelphia, those are some of the most thoroughest men you could run across. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying every man in Philadelphia. I'm talking about real men in Philadelphia. Salute to my homie, I'm talking thorough. Those are mans. Those are thorough men. Those men in Philadelphia that stand on business are some of the most thoroughest men you could come across. You understand what I'm saying? They don't play no games, homie. It is not for play. Them dudes, the thorough men in Philadelphia. And I'm saying that to say this, for a long time, we looked at Oschino as one of those type of men. Thorough. You feel what I'm saying? Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. We never looked at Oschino and Spark when we watched State Property and thought of him as a man that likes to play games, that likes to joke around, that likes to kick cat with other men, that likes to talk about what's going on with other guys and doing this and doing that and being a chatty patty. We never looked at Oschino as one of those men. You understand? And again, until you go to, like, I lived in Philly. I made a lot of money in Philly. I got a lot of homies in Philly. Philadelphia men, the real men, are thorough as hell. If you're not a man, you don't even need to be around them. If you're not a stand-up man that's gonna stand on business, a nigga from Philadelphia is not somebody you need to be around. Salute to that 5-piece nugget. How much for your start? Did I do that? Let me see something. Yeah, so seeing what's going on with O right now is nasty work. Seeing Oschino on the net, arguing back and forth with this nigga, arguing back and forth with that nigga, laughing and, all this shit for a YouTube check, all this shit for, monetization is nasty work. And I feel like nobody is saying this to O. Not that he's gonna care anyway. He probably not gonna care. But I just feel like it's a lot of dudes from Philadelphia on YouTube. They're in the algorithm. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like these dudes should be telling, oh, like, bro, this ain't it. This ain't it. So let's get into this receipt. I only got one receipt for the night. We're not staying long. I want to play this receipt. I want to, like, give y'all some context on what I'm talking about. Exactly. Charleston White, bro. And I get it. Charleston came up on his joint. He made a character. He'll say anything. He'll do anything, and he monetizes off of it. But I never looked at O as a Charleston White. I never seen Oschino or thought I would hear his name in the same sentence as a Charleston White. But what he's doing on this internet is putting him in the same category. It's putting him in the same sentence with a motherfucking rat. With a nasty type of individual like Charleston White. The opposite of thorough. Charleston, if you wanted to find the opposite of a thorough nigga, the opposite of a thorough man, it would be a picture of Charleston White right there. You feel what I'm saying? And again, everything I see Oschino doing is just watering down his name. I never looked at them state property niggas as this type of character. I always, like I said, when you start dealing with Philadelphia niggas that are born and raised from Philadelphia, they use a word called thorough. And I'm gonna tell you something. The stand-up men in Philadelphia are some of the most thoroughest men I'm talking honorable, like dangerous. Like they don't they don't play no motherfucking YouTube games. They don't even play like that. And to see O going down, and again, get your bag. Doing DJ Vlad. I'm gonna let this receipt play, but I want you to understand something. When you start seeing these dudes making this press run around YouTube where they're doing Cam Capone, they're doing Adam 22, they're doing DJ. Next thing you know, they're on DJ Vlad. Oh, they're taking pictures with DJ Vlad. It's not what you think. You got to be doing you don't get that press run for being thorough. You don't get that press run on YouTube for being a grown man and standing on grown man business. You get that press run on YouTube when you start getting into that goofy shit. When you start getting into that goofy type of content, that goofy activity, that's when DJ Vladimir reaches out to you. He want to ask you some questions about Charleston White. You know what I'm saying? That's when you get the Cam Capones and you start seeing, and that's what O is doing right now. If you notice, Oschino is on Say Cheese. He's on Cam Capone. He just did an interview with DJ Vlad. And that ain't because you standing on business. That ain't because these niggas respect you. That ain't because you are thorough. Say Cheese sees an opportunity for views to get some content. He fly you out. He pay you a little bag. He get the content. Cam Capone, he do the same thing. DJ Vladimir, he watching all them little niggas. He saying, okay, he done went to Say Cheese. He went to Camp Capone. He just did this interview right here. You know what? 10,000. Get him to Say Cheese. You know what? Come to Vladimir. And I just wanted to throw that out there because you will start seeing these content creators doing this press run through YouTube. You know what I'm saying? The same interviewers, they'll go, they get to asking certain questions. Oh, you've been arguing with Charleston White. You've been doing this with CW. They start, but that ain't that ain't nothing to be proud of, my nigga. It actually starts to prove that you a goofy when you start getting on that press run, when you start doing that chicken market, that chicken circuit. Hey, Oschino, man, they laughing at you. You, and I know you getting your bag. I know you feeling the momentum. You getting the subscribers. You starting to get a little motion. You starting to feel yourself. But what I'm telling you is they making a fool out of you, and they making a fool out of Philadelphia. And y'all already got Meek Mill's bunny hopping with them billionaires. You already got Meek Mill playing the role, you understand, of the industry puppet. You ain't really the dude that we was looking to do that. Let Meek Mills do that. Yeah, Chitlin Circuit. You know what I'm talking about, man. Big salute to the chat. Let's let O talk. I'm gonna let him talk. We're gonna double back, and then I'm gonna go into the most important angle with this. The most important angle. All right. Big salute to the chat, man. Go ahead.
I'm trying to get a chain for my son, a new chain for my son. So I'm looking around the jewelry stores. I come across the chain that Gillie bought Freeway, his boutique butt. And I saw that Gillie got his name on the back of Freeway's chain. Now, am I just drawing? Am I being negative? Am I being too masculine to not want another man's name on the back of my chain? Don't give me a chain with your name on the back of it. I don't like that. For me, it's almost like that's something when you get something engraved with your name, you do that usually for your wife or for your like a girl. I don't never saw that for a man. I don't want a man giving me a chain with his name on the back of it when I turn it around. I feel like Gillie was trying to Bookie butt Freeway and he fell for it. That's
all right, let me just start right there, right? That's what I mean when I say that shit ain't thorough, bro. First off, it ain't your chain. I don't want nobody putting their name on the back of my chain. Well, Gillie, nobody didn't buy you a chain, bruh. So it really ain't none of your business. You know what I'm saying? You go to a jewelry store. You see a chain that Gillie brought Freeway, and then you run to the internet to talk about it. I'm just saying, and I get it, bro. This is YouTube, but you niggas, especially, come on, bro. This shit is nasty work. This is nasty work, babe. Like it's so off the rip. That shit ain't got nothing to do with you, bro. Yo, G man, what's good, bro? You been on vacation? I've been ripping and running, man. I've been moving and shaking. Like. And again, like I said, this is YouTube. So people is going to do that. They going to talk. They going to do content. But again, like I said, Philadelphia, you know, these men is thorough. You ain't even supposed. Why is you on it? Why did you feel the need to do that? That shit ain't got nothing to do with you. That's between Gillie and Freeway, man. You see what I'm saying? And because you've been getting some motion, you've been getting some traction, you know what I'm saying? You got people looking a little bit, you doing some numbers, right? You starting to reach for anything to talk about. You starting to reach for oh, hey nigga, he bought that man a chain. Get out them niggas' business, man. That shit ain't thorough, bro. That's not thorough. And somebody should be telling you this. Somebody should be saying, oh, chill, B. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. It's content. But god damn, lead them out of it, man. You already said what you said, cause now you putting yourself in a box to where all we expecting you to do is be talking about somebody from Philly or somebody and making jokes and shit. And you Philly niggas ain't like that. Y'all not comedians. That's Kevin Hart. Them Philly niggas is thorough, bro. They not on the internet bookie butt button and all of that. Okay? So go ahead and talk to the people, man. Go ahead.
That's why I gave it to him in front of all these people. And did it for me in front of the Bull Spade that did that to Christian Leaf homie. And the whole fiasco to me was like, what the fuck? And Gillie, I hear you say little slick things, but you know not to say my name. You know not to say my name. See, you know you could do that bookie but the freeway because he's not a man. So you could give him, you could slide him a chain. Don't give me no chain. Now y'all might say, well, oh, he did buy it for him. Don't buy me a chain with your name on the back of it. That's Bookie Butt. That is Bookie Butt. Think about this. You got a homie. You want to buy your homie a chain, which is already like, You go to the jewelry store. You say, listen, jeweler, listen, I want you to make this for my friend. On the back, make it say from love from Oschino. I wouldn't do that because I like that's me, Bookie Butt, my young boy, whoever I'm giving it to. I don't like.
No, it's not, bro. No, it's not, bro. No, it's not, bro. That's what I mean when I'm saying. And I see you in the chat, right? Chill season salute. Yeah, Gillie said something about him. He said something about Gillie. Bro. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason, again, why I'm saying this is because Gillie ain't go do a whole 20-minute rant about, oh, he said a couple of little joints real quick, niggas got on their way. And again, when you deal, you gotta be in tune with what Philadelphia is. You gotta be you have to been there before. You gotta have lived there before. You have to have like real homies from Philly to understand the thoroughness. When the shit these niggas doing on this thing is not Philadelphia and it's not thorough. You know what I'm saying? If he bought the nigga a chain with his son, that's a sentimental piece of jewelry. That's not just a nigga buying him a chain. That's a nigga buying him a chain. It's his son anniversary, something like that. On the back of it, he say, love from Gillie. Love from your homie. That ain't that, man. That ain't that. You know what I'm saying? And don't buy, nigga, nobody bought you a chain with their name on the back. So I'm not and I get it. Niggas is doing content, but I gotta keep it 100. Oh, making the city look bad, man. Meek Mill already doing enough to make the city look bad. Meek Mill already makes Philly look terrible. Wearing the same clothes as P. Diddy. He got P. Diddy calling him daddy. He got them white boys, them billionaires, got them bunny hopping all over the damn tennis court. Meek Mill is the epitome of making Philly look bad. The rest of these niggas need to keep it thorough. They need to keep it thorough. I know some real thorough men in Philadelphia. And Oschino is one of those guys, but he's being converted by this YouTube thing. He's being converted by this portal. Every time he do a live, if you ask me, it takes a little bit of his integrity. It takes a little bit of his thoroughness. It takes a little bit of his mystique. It robs him of standing on grown man business. He's trading it in for a YouTube check. He's traded it in for subscribers, for visibility, for likes and views. He's trading that shit in. Every time he do one of these videos, niggas look at him more goofy. You know what I'm saying? And again, nobody want to say this because as soon as somebody say this, then it's like, oh, you a hater, you this, you that. But nah, man, we gonna keep it funky, man. This shit terrible. This shit nasty. Hell, man. Yeah, man, hey, bro, let Charleston White and them boys do that. Let Meek Mills and them niggas do what they doing. Hey, hey, Gil, I ain't like what you did. Whoop, whoop. Gil said what he said. You said what you said. That's it, bro. Find some content to do. Figure something out. Because you just going to be talking about other niggas. I don't know, man. You got to keep it 100, man. It's to the point now where every time we see O, we expected him to do a rant. That nigga O can rap. That nigga O is an intelligent old head. He's a very intelligent old head that has experience. He's experienced certain things that most young black men will not experience. He's lived a life that a lot of young niggas will never see. It's so much more that O could be talking about. And that's gonna segue me into my next angle. The last angle, because I'm not staying long. I just wanted to step in late night, all the family asleep. Um, my last YouTube check was crazy too. Yeah, the YouTube checks is good. The YouTube checks is good, man. We ain't doing this shit for free. We ain't doing this shit for free, baby. Don't get it confused, but that's one of the things that make my point. These YouTube checks gonna start. You know, I keep telling y'all it's a portal. The YouTube checks is good. The visibility is good. But as a man, you have to resist the temptation. You gotta resist the temptation to get pulled into some corny shit. And trust me, when you start making your lane in this YouTube thing, you gonna step in a pothole or two. That shit I did with Zip, I stepped in a pothole. Zip, he stepped in a pothole. We both realized it and we both backed up from it. You don't see us making YouTube videos about each other. You don't see us spending 45 minutes talking about each other. Like, you have to engage to realize that it's a pothole and then you just don't do it no more. So I'm just hoping that O realizes that this shit is a pothole and he realizes it and he backs up. But see, what you gotta know is when you step in that pothole, them YouTube checks get bigger. When you step in that pothole, that viewership go up, the subscribers go up. So for a lot of people, when you step in that pothole, right, and you start doing some lame shit, it's hard to pull back. You think you did something right. You say, oh shit, this house, oh, okay, I figured it out. I figured it out. And now they got your ass in a never ending cycle like Charleston White. Your ass out here looking like, yeah, I don't care what nobody say. Everybody know Charleston White look crazy. He getting money, but money don't unlame a lane. We all look at Charleston White, and the only reason why we even give him an inkling of respect or inkling of a pass is because we see he making a bag. Okay, well, he getting to his bag, let him do his thing. But everything outside of that, we say, man, this nigga's get him out of here. So I think that's what's going on with O, right? But you're only the one. The hell, you're always you can't say, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm the only one. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the only ones that went to war with Zip and and elevated from it and survived it and elevated. And that's why to this day, if you notice, right, I might joke around when I'm talking about Zip. I might bring some comedy into it, but on the other hand, I show some love to Zip. I'll keep it real when it come what Zip is doing, because what me and Zip did was kind of like, it's beginner shit. When you a beginner and you trying to figure your way out, and you step into a pothole and your viewership go up, and shit, you do about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos about each other. And then you realize, either somebody tell you or you just realize on your own, and you stop doing that shit. But yeah, Zip, I told Zip when we spoke in the DM, I'm the only one you couldn't smoke, nigga. I'm the only one you couldn't get rid of, nigga. Yeah, I'm the only one. You know what I mean? So like I said, let me go into this last angle, man. Um, when I lived in Philadelphia, right? Like I said, I made a lot of money in Philly. Um, I did my thing in Philadelphia, and Philadelphia is a violent, violent city. I've been around the world, man. I've been to Thailand. I've been, Bangkok. I've been all over the world. All 50 states I've been to twice. You know what I mean? And Philadelphia is one of the most dangerous places I ever been to. You understand what I'm saying? And I mean, you could look at the people that I'm talking about. They all lost a son somehow, some way. Freeway lost a son. Gillie lost one of his sons. Oschino lost one of his sons. You know what I'm saying? I think Freeway might have lost two of his sons. Like, it's really, really, really violent, right? So I just feel like dudes like Oschino could be, should use their, they should be figuring out a way to unify, to unify and to start redirecting the energy that's in Philadelphia, redirecting the violence that's in Philadelphia. You understand what I'm saying? And what do you mean by that, GMB TV? Well, I know you say, Freeway did something. He stole some money from you. You don't like what's going on with Gillie the Kid. You know what I'm saying? You don't like Meek Mill, and you don't like the other dude with the turkey burgers and all that. And you get on this internet and you talk about them and they talk about you, and y'all beef with each other, and y'all manipulate the algorithm so y'all can get a nice YouTube check. But what I'm saying is the youngsters is watching, and y'all will be more powerful if you just if you put your pride to the side, and you was a real Muslim, because y'all are Muslims and y'all are Christians and y'all are this and y'all are that, and y'all could like forgive each other, right? You know what I'm saying? Oskino, whatever gripes you got with these men, yo, what we going, you know what I'm saying? Be a man. Be a man. Say what you need to say, feel how you need to feel, get that shit out the way. And Oschino being a thorough nigga, linking up with Gillie the Kid, linking up with Garcia, linking up with Freeway, Beanie Siegel, State Property. You know what I'm saying? Really, really, putting feet on land out there in Philadelphia could change the landscape. It could change the frequency in the streets out there. It's a lot of death in Philly. It's a lot of killing. It's a lot of bullets flying out there in Philadelphia. And to see the old heads on YouTube, on Instagram, bickering back and forth with each other, it just shows why Philadelphia is like the Wild Wild West. It just shows why these young niggas in Philadelphia is shooting and killing, and they don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, it. They don't give a fuck what y'all saying. They don't even listen to you old head niggas. They fuck around and they mess around and step on one of you old head niggas, because they don't respect y'all and they don't see y'all as thorough. So, in the shit that y'all doing, especially with Oschino, it's like, man, like, bro, you could be so much more useful to your community and to your people. You could be so much more useful just articulating yourself and talking. I ain't saying y'all gotta be the best of friends. I get it. I ain't saying that. But what I am saying is, Gillian, you ain't got no bloodshed. You and Freeway ain't got no bloodshed. You and Meek Mill ain't got no bloodshed. Like, you used to fuck with Meek Mill. The only reason why you stopped messing with Meek Mill because he ain't post you on Instagram. I don't know. I just, again, you know what I'm saying? When you deal with Philadelphia men that are really thorough, you will realize those is some of the most thoroughest men you will run across. Listen, a nigga from Philly, a loyal dude from Philly, bruh, is a thorough nigga. And it's so if y'all niggas is thorough, if y'all niggas, but see again, right? Oh, then got on this YouTube. He done got hooked up to this portal, and he done got turned out on what come with this shit. YouTube is a dangerous place, my G. YouTube is a dangerous place when you get up here and you start getting some motion and you doing live streams and them shits is doing 30, 40,000 views and you getting them YouTube checks every 21st of the month and you saying, I ain't gonna change. I mean, I don't care. I'll say anything, nigga. I talk about anybody, nigga. I'm gonna keep getting this money. That's when they got you. They got you. Because instead of you being a thorough nigga from Philadelphia that the youngins respect, instead of you changing the frequency in that city, knowing that them little boys is dying. You done lost a son, he lost his son, he lost two sons. I mean, he nigga, it's death and destruction. Instead of you doing that, you doing this. And they paying you to do it. They paying you, Oschino. They paying you to do it. Nasty work, man. Imagine if Meek Mill, Oschino, and Beanie Siegel and State Property and Gillie and Wallow and all these other entities out there in Philadelphia, imagine if they were standing on real business. Imagine if they really wanted to, like really wanted to help the community. I ain't talking about passing out turkeys and jackets in the wintertime. I'm talking about really getting these young boys and redirecting the motherfucking frequency, redirecting the energy. It get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deep in a rap. Somebody need to tell old man, you look, man, hey, bruh, that shit ain't it, man. Keep doing what you do. Get your money, man. I ain't knocking you. You know what I'm saying? But I got to keep it real with you. Just because you getting money don't mean it's right. Just because you getting the bag don't mean that it's thorough. You understand? The man make the money don't make the man. The man make the money don't make the man. So if you doing this shit because you getting money and you don't care how it make you look, you don't care what it's doing, you don't care what then that shit ain't thorough, bro. Get your bag though. You know what I mean? Shit, I ain't gonna do what you gotta do for the money, man. Meek Mill did what he had to do for the money. You see, he was in that pool with P. Diddy and all that. You see, he was out there with them billionaires bunny hopping, calling his ass bunny hopping Meek out there in that motherfucking mansion. Yeah, do what you got to do for the paper, man. But don't. I ain't gonna sit here and tell you it's thorough, nigga. Nah, that shit ain't thorough, B. It's nasty work. I mean, dominant and nasty, hardcore dress socks and dress shoes, sneakers. Yeah, for days and nights. They smell so good. I don't know what you got going on, bro. The piss ball. The piss bill, real man. Salute to Philly, man. Salute to Pittsburgh, man. PA, Pennsylvania, man. He put in that work, yeah. He definitely put that work in. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, Meek Mill he done already did bad. We already know Meek Mill done did bad, you know what I mean? But Meek Mill is a staple in the city out there in Philadelphia. It's a lot of young boys that still rock with Meek. It's a lot of people in the city that still are motivated and inspired by Meek Mill's story. So he still has power. He still has a say so. Even though he was P. Diddy's boy toy and all that, allegedly, he still has a say so, and he still has some type of control over the streets. But see, Oschino, if Oschino could really focus and understand what he's dealing with this social media and this YouTube shit, he could be powerful. He could be that nigga. See, he's not Meek Mills. That nigga could be powerful for real. Oschino. You understand what I'm saying? But it ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody. But I just wanted to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm watching it and I'm saying, bruh, Ain't nobody told O that this shit is nasty work, what he doing. Look, man, look at this shit. Look at this nigga, man. This shit is terrible, man. Look at this shit. Look.
Like that. You can't be doing those type of things. But this era, if somebody say something about something like that, they're hating. They're just mind your business. They don't listen. I'm just saying for me, don't do that to me. And Gillie, I hear you saying your little things, your little smart things, but you know not to say my name because I cook your toast. You know what I mean? So I cook your toast. But can you imagine a person? Gillie got a song saying, "Freeway, you got robbed for your chain. You got to pay me to get your chain back, right?" Beto, you already know what happened with him and Christian Neef in that situation. Freeway right there letting people come to a dinner, like a surprise dinner, to surprise them with a chain, which is Gillie name on the back of the chain. And I'm not hating him, I promise you, I'm not. I just don't understand it. I don't want to have a dinner with some enemies. You give me a chain with your name on the back of it, Gillie. Who is you? You're not giving. Don't ever. No, nobody, not a brother, not a cousin, not uncle. I don't want nobody to give me no chain with their name on the back of it. It just me. It gives Bookie butt. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Now I understand people giving each other chains in Philadelphia and all those things. Now, if somebody give you a chain because you came from prison, that's one thing. If somebody give you a chain because you signed to their record label, that's one thing. Don't just be randomly going to buy me no chain with your name on the back of it, because to me that's Bookie butt work. What I think Gillie was doing, that just to prove to Freeway like I own you, bro. I want to show everybody I'm the bigger person, I'm fly and all this. Bro, go buy your son a chain. Go buy your homies a chain. I mean, Freeway can get his own chain. The fact that Freeway son been passed away 5 years like my son, and he got 10 chains on, he don't got a chain with his son on it, says a lot. That says a lot. Now, y'all might say I'm reaching, I'm being disrespectful. But listen, when my son passed away, right, I paid for the funeral, headstone, and got my chain all at the same time. I don't even wear chains like that, but I had to get one with my young boy on there, right? Your son, the thing about it, your son been going 5 years, you got a beard, a diamond in your beard, you done bought 15 different chains, and you never went to the jewelry store and said, Freeway never went to the jewelry store and said, yo, can you make me a chain with my son on it?
What I'm just saying though, that's what I mean, right? It's like, bro, you don't like why, like you don't know how everybody grieves different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's different, bro. Everybody grieves different. Just cause you went and bought a chain with your son on it, don't mean the first thing Freeway was gonna do is buy a chain with his son on it, bro. Like, and the fact that you are reaching. That's why you saying that. I know people gonna say I'm reaching. No, bro, because you are reaching. The problem is ain't nobody gonna tell you reaching. I don't know why, but somebody around you should have told you, like, bro, you tripping. You tripping. Let me give you another prime example, right? The nigga Myth Bleak came to Philly. He called Oschino. He said, yo, come to the podcast. I want to chop it up with you, right? But when you come to the podcast, I just don't want you talking about nobody dead kids. And then you flipped out, and instead of going to the podcast and having a face-to-face conversation like men, like thorough men do, right? You come and do a video talking about Myth Bleak and talking about you don't talk about, but you is talking about dead kids. He ain't say you was disrespecting dead kids. He was saying he just don't want you to bring up nobody dead kids. He don't want you to just don't even bring it up. Don't bring up Freeway son, bro. Don't bring up no kids that's dead. He ain't say you be talking bad about him. He ain't say you be disrespecting him. He ain't say none of that. He just simply said, I want to talk to you about what we got going on or what you feel, whatever topics we gonna chop it up about. Just don't bring up nobody dead kids. And you came straight to the internet. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and I know trust me, a lot of people don't want to, you know what I mean? When I tell you the truth, right, it's like you don't really want to see it. You don't really want to embrace it. You know what I'm saying? When I told y'all about Max B, a lot of people, they didn't like that. They didn't want to embrace it. They want to see Max B how they want to see him. And they want to hide the truth. It's the same thing with O. You know what I mean? You a lot of you niggas want to see O how you want to see O. I understand that, but what I'm saying is bro, you getting more lame and more lame every time you go live. Every time you drop these videos, it's becoming lamer and lamer and lamer, nigga. You would get on these motherfucking videos and talk all this big boy grown man shit. But when Myth Bleak came to your city and wanted to talk with you, you found any excuse not to go face to face with that man. And you came straight to the fucking internet. Salute the O. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. Philly is a city of a lot of thorough niggas. You could be doing a lot more with your time, bro. You could be doing a lot of motherfucking good for the city. But you looking bad. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna leave you with this. It'd take a lot for you to get on Meek Mill level as far as making the city look bad. Cause the shit Meek Mill did, wearing the same clothes as Diddy, dressing up with Diddy, got all in the pool, nigga calling him daddy. That shit is like top tier nasty work. But Oschino, you giving him a run for his money. You guaranteed number two, right behind Meek Mills. You guaranteed number two. You making this shit look bad, bro. You got Philly, like, bro, they putting you and Charleston White in the same thumbnail. They got you in the thumbnail with Charleston White, nigga. Come on, son. Nasty work, B. Nasty fucking work, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say it, man. Now do what you want to do with that. Do what you want. Do what you want to do with it. Damn, something bit me. What the fuck? Wowzers. Whew, something bit me. Too much to prove to the wrong people. Whew, damn, something bit the boy. Something. I was outside today cleaning the pool. Something bit out. Something bit the hell. Check that out. AP, what it do, my G? Yeah, man. I don't like what old doing, bro. I just don't like it, bro. And someone was like, go ahead and speak to it. I ain't gonna draw it out. I ain't looking for no attention or nothing that. I don't need no response or nothing like that. But it's more like, man, somebody gotta say it. I just want to throw it out there. At least I said it. You know what I'm saying? And it's documented that I said it, man. Like, bro, nasty work what you got going on, man. Nasty work, man. Absolutely disgusting. If you ask me. If you ask me, man. You know, I'm well over 50,000 subscribers. Oschino got like 94,000. You got to think, right? Oschino and Sparks. Oschino, state property. He was signed to Rockefeller Records. Nigga was in State Property 1. He was in State Property 2. He was in all the movies. You know, and we 40,000, 35,000 subscribers apart. You know what I mean? So, you know, this lane we in is what it is. It is what it is. And what I'm saying means something. You know what I mean? You know, what I'm saying has validation. It has merit to it. In Philadelphia, man, it's a lot of killing going on. You know, it's dangerous, bro. Oschino is somebody that could probably like be doing some real work in the city. YouTube done turned you out. This portal I keep telling y'all about. Everybody want to be a YouTuber now. Everybody want to be a blogger. Everybody want to be into this motherfucking thing we got going on over here. But the majority of y'all don't understand that this shit a trap. They gonna trap you. You gonna be up here doing your little 1-2 step, and then you gonna fuck around and get to talking about somebody, and your ass gonna get a big YouTube check. And then you gonna say, you know what? Well, I'm just gonna talk about everybody. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk about everybody. Fuck it. I'ma talk. I ain't gonna put no, like, ain't nothing wrong with talking about people, celebrities, but you need to have some messages in there. You need to have something that, you know, this shit need to be food for thought. That's why that's one of the reasons why I'm powerful. Cause I say a lot of shit, but it's always pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles. Oh yeah, that dope is pure as day. It's pure. Oh, it's real good dope. If all them Philly rappers came together, they could take over everything. Exactly. Everything. Exactly. Imagine that, AP. Imagine them Philly niggas. All them niggas deep. But they too busy up here bickering back and forth, arguing about what a nigga bought another nigga, what chain got his name on it, and turkey burgers and these niggas. This shit done got bad. Philly looking bad right now. Y'all got Philly. Y'all, you know what? The last time y'all was looking like something real good, it was a Virginia nigga that did it for y'all. Salute to Philly. I got a lot of love for Philly. I got some real homies in Philly. I lived in Philly for some years, and I made a lot of money in Philadelphia. Y'all niggas is bickering and all that. If Allen Iverson was out there, y'all wouldn't be doing all of this. If Allen Iverson was still in Philadelphia, y'all would be being thorough. Y'all would be being thorough niggas. Y'all wasn't doing all this when Allen Iverson was out there balling for Philly. Y'all wasn't doing all this catty shit, chatty patty shit with Allen Iverson was riding Bentleys through them Philadelphia streets, nigga. It, the common denominator is always a Virginia nigga saving the day. Yeah, the download just downloaded. The download just downloaded. You know what I'm saying? And you know, yeah. When Allen Iverson was in the city inspiring you niggas to be thorough, that was that Virginia swag. Maybe we need to get another Virginia nigga out there in Philly. It's a lot of talent in Philly. But all that talent that was in Philly, guess who they was looking up to back in the day? Allen Iverson. All that talent, Beanie Siegel, Oschino and Sparks, Meek Mills, all them niggas back in the day, they was looking up to AI, the crossover, the cornrows. Oh yeah, big Virginia, big salute to VA. I had to throw that in there. I had to throw that in there. You know what I mean? Maybe we need to get another Virginia nigga out there to Philly to get y'all niggas back on track. Cause right now we got Oschino and Spark. Let's listen to look at look.
Think about that, y'all. And don't get mad. I'm just saying, I'm not talking about his son. I'm talking about him. Don't think that's like weird. Not only that, you got your son on the side of a hospital saying he's an organ donor. All these things, you didn't even get him a headstone. All right, get a chain. All right, headstone for your daughter. It take another man to buy you a chain with your kids on it after 5 years, bro.
Oh, I just got this jersey and I got to customize it myself. And I'm loving the way it feels. It's so comfortable.
Come on, bro. So what he does is he uses the tragedy as sympathy to feel sorry for him. But he really doesn't care. He really doesn't care. Because, when people care, you can tell. I just call Freeway like, I'm about to go see your son at the joint. When I get there, I'm going to FaceTime you so you can talk to your joint while I'm at the graveyard. Won't even answer. So mind you, this is the thing I'm trying to understand. I wasn't talking about Freeway singing a headstone because I was beefing with him. I was telling this before when we were still cool. Well, I thought we was cool. I was cool with him. He wasn't cool with me. I mean, so don't think I'm just saying it's because I was just mad. Like, it wasn't that wasn't the case. But when I saw that Gillie had to get you a chain with your children on it after 5+ years, says a lot about your character, bro.
Hey, you got to mind your goddamn business, man. You got to mind your motherfucking business, man. You think Freeway couldn't have bought a chain if he wanted to? Gillie bought him a chain. It ain't something he had to do. He wasn't. That's just what them niggas do. But Freeway could have bought himself a chain if he wanted one, man. Mind your motherfucking business, man. He ain't answer the phone for you because he ain't want you calling him on FaceTime. He talk to his son when he get time to go to the gravesite and talk to his goddamn son. So you gonna call me on FaceTime on your phone and then you gonna put your phone by the grave site so I could, come on, man. Get your silly ass, man. What the fuck you on, man? Get your silly ass out, man. Get your silly ass out the way, man. Mind your goddamn business, man. If the nigga ain't call you and tell you, hey, next time you go to the grave site, call me, FaceTime me so I could, I could talk to my son, then mind your motherfucking business, man. See, that's what somebody need to tell. Get your old ass off the internet, man. You ain't Charleston White. You don't want to be Charleston White. Trust me, you don't want to. You don't want to go down that lane. It ain't gonna work out good for you. Don't do it. And mind your goddamn business from here on out. Don't worry about what Gillie got going on with Freeway. Don't worry about what Freeway got going on with Gillie. Don't worry about what the chain say. Mind your goddamn business, man. Respectfully, man. I'm trying to be respectful as possible. I ain't trying to disrespect you. But I'm just saying, mind you got the mind. Come on, man. You too motherfucking old not to understand and mind your goddamn business, man. You talking about what these people got going on. Get off, man. Get the fuck out the way, man, and mind your business, man. That's what Allen Iverson would have told you. Allen Iverson would have told you back in, hey, man, hey, Oschino, mind your goddamn business, man. Don't worry about what them people doing. Mind your business. Damn, I don't like it, man. How's you that adamant? How you got that much conviction when you talking about somebody else's business, man? This shit ain't got nothing to do with you. These niggas buying each other jewelry. They comforting each other. They speaking about each other. They both lost each other. They both lost a son. They grieving. They trying to heal. And you all in the goddamn Kool-Aid and don't know the flavor. You all in the goddamn chicken and don't know the goddamn barbecue sauce. You don't know what's going on. But you on the internet talking. Hey, man, this ain't goddamn Rockefeller Records, man. This ain't state property, man. It ain't 2003, man. This a whole new ball game. Step back, relax, catch a contact. Close your goddamn mouth for about 2 weeks. Go pray, whatever you into, and then come back. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, when you pray to whoever you pray to, the voice in your head is going to tell you to mind your goddamn business. From here on out, Oschino, mind your goddamn business. God, the downloads is going to download, and the downloads is going to tell you to mind your goddamn business. Okay. There it is. There it is. I just had to put that out there, man. This ain't motherfucking Jay-Z, man. This ain't Rockefeller Records. This ain't Def Jam, man. This is the motherfucking internet. Get your old ass out the way, man. Or go get some real content. But this shit right here, what you doing is nasty, B. Somebody need to tell you that. You doing bad. You did bad, man. You did bad. You did. Yeah, you did bad, brother. I fucked around and erased my goddamn shit. Motherfucking asshole. You done made me erase my goddamn shit. There it is. Motherfucker, yeah, goddamn asshole. Tired of your goddamn shit, nigga. Yeah, salute to AR Rad, man. We ain't staying much longer. That joint's at 2,000. It's about 19,000. I'm all right with that. Yeah, we only stand for a clean hour. Queen, 19,000 clean hour. Hate and negativity impacts the internet heavy. Yeah, it does. That part, yeah, you the motherfucker too old, man. Get your goddamn shit together, man. All right. So you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Let's enjoy the festivities. Let's enjoy family. Let's enjoy, you know, the algorithm. You know what I mean? And let's close this year out with a bang. Yeah, 2026 is approaching. Let's make sure we close it out with a bang. All right. So you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest? And I suggest you tap in.